Hi, Davir. So we did a bunch of studies again, focusing on like fat bodies or physiques, because I'm thinking orcs or like beast kind of men, or maybe furries. I don't know, just big, heavy set types of characters. So what I did was I actually referenced two sketches I found on Pinterest, and then I tried to make something out of that. I did focus more on. Well, I did have like a rough line sketch, kind of. It's kind of gestural, kind of loose. And then I went for a more charcoal-esque approach, where I added some of the gray value. So it feels more like a value painting a little bit, not all the way, but it's sort of an in between. And I do like this look, this kind of charcoal look, because it does give you like a line vibe. Like it's a happy medium between a line drawing and a full-on painting. Just look at any traditional charcoal artwork. It kind of has that same. It has like a nice balance to like those two extremes. You get to explore some contours, while at the same time you get to explore some values. And right now I did skip, I think, the legs a little bit because it's not really my main focus. Sometimes when you study, you don't have to study everything about it. You can just study parts that interest you at the moment, or you can study the thing that you're actually focusing on. You don't have to copy or be like a human printer and copy everything you see in your reference. I did like the way these look. They're kind of simplified. I do like it. And I think I'm learning a little bit about how to stylize and not overdo like the overall shapes, the overall silhouettes, because that can like complicate things too much. So I think it's good to sort of like if you want to learn something, chunk it down into like even more simpler basic shapes. For example, you can tell where the shoulder is for the first sketch anyway. The big belly, like it's not a very complex, crazy shape. And I think when you combine all those basic shapes together and you add a bit of rendering, it's gonna look kind of good. And I think it does look good. So my plan is I'm gonna do more of these charcoal types of drawings, sketches, paintings, but not just exploring exploring all sorts of anatomy. From human beings to more like monster types, aliens, animals. Also, I have been noticing so far, I think I'm way more attracted to organic forms. As much as I enjoy mecha, like Evangel is kind of like an organic mecha because it's part creature, right? It's like there's like an angel thing inside that machine in the lore anyway. I think. Pacific Rim, the Jaeger designs, Transformers. Like I do enjoy these films, but again, just because you enjoy something, it doesn't mean you're meant for that thing. You can just, some things are nice and beautiful and pretty and amazing to just look at, but to do it yourself, to be that, it may not be for you. So maybe this is an example of that. Maybe I'm just more of an organic kind of guy. I'm more fluid, more gestural, more based in like nature, right? I think I should double down on that and see where it goes. So I want to do more stuff again. You know what? I think I may lean even more on like fantasy types of concepts than say sci-fi, because for sci-fi you can't ignore like hard surface types of subjects, vehicles, machines, robots, right? Those types of things, buildings. Like it's gonna be way more. It's gonna lean more on hard surface types of things and less organic stuff. I mean, yes, you can have organic sci-fi elements, but it's more of like a range. I think when it comes to fantasy worlds, it tends to be more organic, more natural looking. So maybe what is also another thing that I find interesting, because I do like sci-fi way more than fantasy, but if my hand is gonna go the fantasy route, then it's gonna go the fantasy route. I have to obey essentially what my hand does. I think a lot of this is trying to go with your inclinations. There's this concept of going downstream, like not trying to go upstream, because you're fighting the current, you're fighting gravity, right? Or I think there's like is it Chinese? The term wu wei something, where you don't try to force things. You can have intention, but you don't try to force things. Like you go towards a direction, but you think of yourself as like a stream of water. Like it doesn't force itself. Like it finds, if something is blocking like an area, like a pathway, it just finds another way. It doesn't like force its way in. It just finds a different path or creates one, but it's kind of slow and steady and Yeah, and I think it's this is like a better way to approach art. Um, Honestly, I still haven't found like my thing. You know how artists have like it's not just a style, but like a thing. Like they're known for doing one major thing at the very least. Yes, you can have a couple of different areas of expertise, but they're kind of closely related, right? I don't really have that. I feel I don't know. Although because I keep trying to create, I keep trying to do what I can and put things out there. I am seeing some patterns. Again, mentioning the organic thing and the I may believe more on fantasy concepts than other stuff. So I'm seeing something here. I see a vision, or maybe the vision itself hasn't revealed itself fully to me, but it's like clinging. Like something is awakening. Uh, inside me. And who knows, if I go this route, I may be unstoppable. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Subscribe, follow, buy my brushes. And yeah, I'll see you with the next episode. More to come. More to come. Oh, by the way, right now I'm focusing on like fat body people, right? The femboys are coming. Think fairies, think elvish, elven kind of twinks and stuff like that. It's gonna happen. And then the furries are coming. The furries are like the final destination. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.